What's up, everyone? Boost Studios here again with another banger of a video. And today we are doing the fourth episode of Become the Killer Comparison, Main Game versus Recode. The last episode we did was Gasman, and the main game version won because the main game version of Gasman is a playable character, while Recode is literally just a skin for Corrupted Noob. In this fourth episode, we're going to be comparing the main game of Dweller and Recode of Dweller. Ah, yes, the good old man from the fog. One of the coolest Minecraft horror mods. Anyways, enough talk. Let's talk about the main game version of the good old man from the fog. Alright, so let's talk about the main game version first. So, in the main game, Dweller, let's talk about his stats. So, let's see. So Dweller has 160 health, and his sprint speed is a total of 43 sprint speed. And Dweller only has one ability, his attack. When Dweller uses his attack ability, he will go into his raging state. Once his raging state is active, that's when he will start chasing. And he deals really good damage. Like, he hits like a truck. Eventually, though, his rage mode does end occasionally, or you can just simply cancel the ability yourself. And once the ability ends, its cooldown is actually really short, so it comes back quite fast. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the main game version of, well, Dweller. Overall, he's really, really good. Like, don't get me wrong, he's really, really strong. But, yep, that's all I gotta say about Dweller and the main game of Become the Killer. Let's talk about Recode. Alright, next up, Recode. Now, this is an interesting one, considering in Recode, Dweller doesn't exactly work the same as he works in main game. So, how does he work? So, let's talk about his stats. He has 150 health, and I think when he's in rage mode, hold on, what's his sprint speed again? 45, yeah. So when Dweller's in rage mode, he gets 45 sprint speed. So 150 health and 45 sprint speed. Now, his gimmick in Recode is, again, interesting. So, we'll talk about how he works and such. So, Dweller actually has, just like in main game, he doesn't do anything yet unless he's in rage mode. Um, so, Dweller technically has three abilities. Whistle, Lightning Strike, and his attack. Now, let's talk about Lightning Strike for a moment. So Lightning Strike is pretty much his traversal ability. You can either use it to traverse around the map faster, or you can just simply use it to, well, get away from bad situations. And of course, you can either, end the ability yourself, or the ability will end on its own. Then we get his other ability, Whistle. When used, the man from the fog will whistle at you, or anywhere he looks at, I guess. If a survivor looks at him, or if a survivor is way too close to Dweller, it will activate his rage mode. And that's where he gains his durability, his attack. Of course, unlike main game, it actually does less damage, but he can actually attack a lot faster in Recode. Now, you can actually end rage mode as well, because in rage mode, you actually get another ability called Equip to Cancel, which only appears when you're in rage mode. If you select Equip to Cancel while in Rage Mode, it will actually cancel his Rage Mode. And not only that, you can also use Lightning Strike while in Rage Mode too, which is pretty neat. Now, again, Rage Mode either ends when you end it yourself, or it ends normally. Now, there's actually a pretty neat gimmick to Rage Mode. If you actually end Rage Mode on your own, you actually get the Whistle ability cooldown. I'm not kidding when I'm saying this. It's really cool how it works. So, if you actually end Rage Mode by yourself, Whistle's cooldown is actually a lot quicker. But if Rage Mode ends the natural way, Whistle's cooldown actually takes a long time to come back. So, if you really play your cards correctly, um, and know like when to get out of battle and all that, you can just simply get out of there with Lightning Strike, and then once you're out of Lightning Strike, be fast enough to end Rage Mode, wait for like, I don't know, a small amount of time, and there you go. Whistle is back with no issue. So, yeah. He's got a lot to work with in his kit for Recode. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about how Dweller works in Recode. So let's get to the stats finally. Alright, the stats. Let us begin with the stats. So, let's talk about HP. So in main game, Dweller has 160 HP, while Recode only has 150 HP. So main game wins with that one. Now we go into sprint speed. Main game, Dweller only has 43 sprint speed, while Recode has 45 sprint speed. Recode wins that round. Then we got the last one, abilities. Um, Main game only has one ability, unfortunately, which is what activates Rage Mode. Yeah, you can cancel it and such to, and it has a really fast cooldown and all that, but there's really nothing else. It just only gives him the Rage Mode and such, and that's really it. Don't get me wrong, main game's ability is not that bad. He still hits like a truck and all that, but I don't know, man. Rico's abilities are just he's got a lot more into his kit. Like, like he can fucking teleport with Lightning Strike, even in Rage Mode. He can also cancel Rage Mode too, even after he has it active. I don't know, man. Rico just has so much into his kit when it comes to his abilities. So, unfortunately, the winner is Recode. Dweller and Recode wins. Oh, I also forgot to make a statement in the beginning again. And again, this is just only my personal opinion, and I'm also doing this for fun. I forgot to make this statement in the beginning of the video. Once again, my apologies for forgetting that again. But yeah, Recode version wins. Although, main game version is really not that bad at all. Like, main game version is pretty good. But Recode's just got a lot in his kit, dude. Like, yeah, Recode may has 10 less health than the main game version, but I don't know, man. Like, his kit is just he's got a lot more into his kit than what main version has. So I'm gonna have to give the W to Recode this time. So congratulations, Dweller and Recode, you won. Here's a piece of candy. Anyways, yep, I'm Busarbo Studios, and I'll catch you all next video.